YouTuber Poetik Flakko has been outed after conducting an interview with ChudTheBuilder during Black History Month of this year. Now, you know Poetik Flakko to make many ChudTheBuilder videos, which helped tremendously grow his channel to the tip top. Alright? And one of Poetik Flakko's arch nemesis on this YouTube platform is Point and Shoot, who has a very long laundry list of Flakko dirt that he puts on YouTube. He most recently tried to expose Poetik Flakko from buying buns, okay? For buying cheeks, for tricking off. Listen, I'm here to say that I don't care what Poetik Flakko does with his money. If Poetik Flakko wants to trick, that's what he wants to do. He can do that, right? He's allowed to do these things. I'm just saying, as long as it's of, people who are of age. I hope they're all of age. Then he's good. He's fine. If this man wants to trick his bottom dollar for some buns, not mad at him, champ. I'm not mad at Nyengo or Wimbleway, whatever you want to call Poetik Flakko. Okay? I don't truly know his real name. However, we should not be shocked that Poetik Flakko was out here trying to work with ChudTheBuilder, or is working with ChudTheBuilder and has worked with ChudTheBuilder. Could be why he knows so much information about Chud. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when Flakko sided with the Mexican gangs over the black gangs in LA.
Somebody asked me the other day, Flakko, if Mexican gang members and black gang members go to war, who would you ride for? I said, are you asking me if I would ride with Mexican gang members against black gang members? Is that what you asking me? I said, first of all, Mexican gang members don't want to live around anyway. They leave for the most part alone. So are you asking me if I would help Mexican gang members exterminate a group of niggas who are the number one killers of black folks in America, who makes the parks unsafe for our kids to play with, who are the number one obstacle for hardworking black Americans in these urban cities? Are you asking me if I would help the Mexican gang members get rid of them from the black community? What do you think I would do?
So are we really surprised at what Flakko was doing? Flakko never hid who he was from anyone, to be honest. Alright, I'm not shocked. People are still gonna support Poetik Flakko, whether this is right or whether this is wrong. It all depends on how you look at it. Now, do I think this is crazy for Poetik Flakko to be sitting down with ChudTheBuilder? Not really, champ. I'm not shocked. To me, sitting down with Adam 22 is the same thing as sitting with ChudTheBuilder. I just gotta be real about the situation. We know about Adam 22 and all that, but ChudTheBuilder to me is just a lower version of Adam 22 in my personal opinion. I think that Chud and Adam are equally racist. In my personal opinion, that guy Adam is always saying something racist on his platform and trying to antagonize gang members with racial epithets, and nothing has been done. And Poetik Flakko antagonizes gang members all the time, and nothing has been done. Okay? And he's not scared neither. Alright? And nobody's scared of these gangbangers because they know that they're not going to do anything out west, as far as these media personalities are concerned, at least. Okay, because nothing's happened. Now, when it comes down to Flakko working with ChudTheBuilder and him having all this ChudTheBuilder content, one would argue that, hey, maybe he didn't know that ChudTheBuilder was racist during Black History Month. But that would be impossible to say because ChudTheBuilder was only known for being racist, which is why your boy Poetik Flakko did an interview with ChudTheBuilder, did content with ChudTheBuilder, okay? That's why he did it. Now, it's not that known because all of Flakko's other videos about Chud overshadow the actual interview, but Flakko ain't hiding this information at all. Nah, he ain't hiding it. Listen, Flakko does what he does, right? Flakko is Liberian. Remember this. He's Liberian. He's not a black American champ. He's a librarian. He's not a black American champ. Need I say more? He don't come from where we come from. He comes from where he comes from. And that's what he does, man. I'm not surprised at any of this. This doesn't shock me. Is it nasty? Sure, it's disgusting. I think it's terrible that he would ever try to work with ChudTheBuilder, I mean, you might as well work with a Klans member at this point. I'm just saying. But how different is it than him sitting there with Adam 22? That's what I'm saying. Now, we know ChudTheBuilder is dropping massive N-bombs and saying very primate, racist language and all that. But truth be told, Adam 22 is one and the same. He says racist things all the time. They just ain't the N-word. Listen, and the N-word ain't the only thing you could say to a black person that's deemed racist. Let's just be honest, okay? But he already said distinctly that he don't really rock with any hood black folks or black folks in general like that because he is scared of them and they are scary, champ, in his eyes, in his opinion. That's what he says, okay? Now, we're going to take a look at the content that ChudTheBuilder and Poetik Flakko made because your boy ChudTheBuilder was dropping some bombs there too. And Flakko didn't even care that it was happening. And if you didn't smash this like button, by the way, I need you to make sure you hit that like button right this moment. Let's take a look.
So that's what he does now. He panders to his new anti-racist audience that he got from his ChudTheBuilder coverage. And by the way, Jolly used to collaborate with ChudTheBuilder back like months before the national headlines when ChudTheBuilder shot that guy. Jolly used to make content with ChudTheBuilder, and he was very friendly with him. I'll play you a clip.
They're saying, oh, yeah, bro, you can't be a no more and say that word. You can't say that around us. We'll beat you the up. So I got fired over saying, I'm just doing the speed limit.
Wait though, right? Yeah. So okay. So
yeah, you call me and I'm gonna beat your ass.
So Jolly used to platform ChudTheBuilder, and this was long before ChudTheBuilder had any attention drawn to him at all. The attention came from when he got in trouble, and this is what caused his focus to be against anti-racist talking points and pandering to this new anti-racist audience he got.
Listen, I've been seeing Flakko on YouTube for over a decade now, man. Even on my previous channel before I made Showface News in 2019, I seen Flakko around, right? He is a very known face on the tube and has been for some years now. And he finally blew up. Congratulations to him. But champ, they might be coming at you because of this newfound information from Point and Shoot. Alright, and Point and Shoot is a very good observer of the people that he speaks on YouTube, okay? He's always has information and knowledge on the people that he's speaking about and often finds hidden gems that most people wouldn't find, that people thought maybe were gone. He usually finds something very distinct about this person and exposing them for it, and they do not like it, champ. I'm just gonna be real. Now, me personally, this isn't even an expose. I just never knew that Flakko sat with ChudTheBuilder and did an interview. Now, this looks terrible because he's spoken ill of ChudTheBuilder and etc. But on Black History Month, which I personally do not celebrate because, champ, who says that Black History needs a month? Black History is every single day. Every day a black person is making very historic achievements in this world. So I don't believe in just having a month. I'm not limited to 1 month or the shortest month. But the mere fact that he would, on Black History Month, purposefully conduct an interview with ChudTheBuilder is nasty work. I will say that. Again, even if you didn't know who ChudTheBuilder was back then, I knew who he was. I seen him online waving blicks on people, antagonizing black people. Most of us should have seen it. I seen it. But for him to sit down with this guy after what he was doing back then is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And this can only come back to haunt him if he wants to continue doing this ChudTheBuilder content. But will it really haunt him at all? Listen, I don't think that what we want to happen or what we think is gonna happen is always gonna happen, especially now. I mean, cancel culture is real, but in order for people to cancel you, you really have to do something that they really dislike. You gotta really do something that is so disliked by everyone that everyone is like, all right, man, we done with you. You're finished. But nowadays, it seems like it's harder and harder to cancel people. Now, should Flakko be canceled? I mean, that's up for you to decide. There's people worse than Flakko, like Charleston White, who continue to do the nonsense they do. I think that Charleston White has done way, way, way worse things. All right. than Poetik Flakko. And Charleston White says he openly supports ChudTheBuilder, by the way. He just never did a sit down with him. But if given the opportunity, Charleston White will sit down with ChudTheBuilder on purpose just to get you guys talking. Remember, clout is clout. Some people don't care how they get it, man. He's getting it by any means. If he got to sit down with a white supremacist and be cordial with him, well, apparently that's what he's going to do, champ. And you can only expect this. Like, some people that you might respect, you'd be surprised. Some of them might even sit down with ChudTheBuilder like right now and be cordial with him and conduct an interview with him knowing he's a racist, but they know the views is going to come in, so they really don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even me doing this video wouldn't hurt Flakko in any way. And it's not meant to hurt Flakko in any way. It's just me doing the content because I'm a little bit confused as to how and when this happened. But he did the content. I'm not shocked by it. This is what he wanted to do. Could I be mad at it? I mean, listen, it's not even about me being mad. I don't condone it whatsoever, but I'm not mad at all because I know how content creators and streamers and etc. want to get views. A lot of creators will work with ChudTheBuilder, interview ChudTheBuilder just for them views. They don't care about any of the racist things that he said. They just want the money and the clout. That's all they want, champ. They don't care. They don't care if you love them or not. They just care about those views, those clout tokens, those views, those clout tokens, those views. That's what clout tokens are. Views. Okay? That's what it is. I just gotta be real about the situation. Listen, man. This is very nasty work. I gotta be real. But it is what it is. The internet is a nasty place. There's really no moral high grounds here. Even the mayor don't got a moral high ground, right? I just do what's real. I don't do anything fake. That's all you need to know. But moral high grounds, champ, I don't know, gang. I'm an evil mayor. There is no telling what the mayor might do. I just gotta be real about the situation. Gang, how do y'all feel about this in the comment section, man? Do you think that Poetik Flakko will suffer some type of consequence for dealing with ChudTheBuilder during Black History Month? Listen, I need you to let me know how y'all feel in that comment section, man, right now. Listen, if you ain't smashed the like, though, you need to hit the like right now and up these likes so we get more momentum in the algorithm. As well as you hitting that hype button, because the hype button is incredibly essential. We need points, so you got to give us buckets, man. Wilt Chamberlain, that hype button right now if you got points. And if you're brand new, we need you to make sure you hit the subscribe button right now and turn on every single notification bell so you get all of the mayor's updates. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? He's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Mondani, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, man. Make sure you hit the pinned links in the pinned comment so you can see the next video as well as join the Mayor's Discord, Big Gotham, right now. I'm going. Salute.